everybody. This is Merlin. I was just thinking about, manifestation right now. We got the coronavirus going on. We got the collective human consciousness of this planet right now, basically just in a state of fear. And, what does that look like as far as, manifestation? What does that look like in our reality? What's the ripple effect of that after this? We know we're going to have probably, recession problems and things like that, but, what else is, our consciousness and our minds manifesting? What does that look like when the whole world is in a negative state of mind? What does our reality look like? To me, I see visions of things that you might read in, the Book of Revelations or things like that. Disaster, earthquakes, and things like that. The weather, tsunamis and shit. Who knows? I know that consciousness has to come before the creation process. So if we're all at a state of terror and fear and anger and what does that look like in a more manifest level? What is that? What does that reflect? I think of as within, so without. Um, what does that look like? I know that we have to have, but to create change, we have to have a state of disorder and disaster and things like that. It's all part of that alchemical process that we all, that we want to keep in mind here. In the individual, you have to have a state of disaster and chaos before you can actually take a look at some things and take out what you don't want and put in what you do want to bring things back together, as an individual, but look at the collective, as the universe, soul to soul. So, I'm thinking this might be a purification process and not just, a population control or anything like that, but maybe, you know, the maybe the collective consciousness is um, cleaning itself. Maybe it's purifying itself right now, and this is what it looks like. So it's not a bad thing. Everything that I read about the age of Aquarius, talks about how old things will fall apart, crumble. Institutes and governments and things like that, and things that we're used to will fall apart. And you look at everything that talks about things like that. The phoenix, it sets itself on fire and is completely destroyed before it can recreate itself. So I keep that in mind. And this might not be a physical thing, but we know that all the planes are connected. So but I'm more focused on the consciousness and the collective consciousness of humanity right now. I know manifest in physical ways, but we're probably looking at a good opportunity for spiritual development, unity, things like that. And that's why I'm really trying to put a lot more effort into the group and things like that, and really trying to bring people together. And inspire people to maybe make videos and share about their experiences. And I don't know if anyone else has noticed this or not, but I'm feeling a lot more at a high vibration, in the last few weeks. You know what I'm saying? My psychic abilities are definitely really enhancing themselves right now. I'm seeing things a lot differently now, a lot more clearer now. And I don't know if that's the way it's for everybody. I'm noticing a lot of weird shit going on. And when I say weird, I mean weird to somebody that would think this shit is weird. You know what I mean? You come up to somebody and start talking about fucking psychic abilities and shit like that, they tend to think you're either fucking crazy or whatever. But I'm noticing that these things are enhanced right now, and spiritual gifts are starting to be uncovered within myself, and also noticing that with other people as well. They share. A lot of people share things with me. Um, I guess it's too personal to share, where they might just have fear that they think they're crazy or whatever it is. But I'm seeing a pattern. I'm seeing a lot of people saying the same things, and um, you know, what I think it might be is some sort of spiritual initiation. I've talked to a couple people about that here lately, and I don't know if it's a group. I don't know if it's something in the astral plane. I'm not really sure, but I know that we're all coming together for a reason, and everything's going on the way it's going on for a higher order. But if you guys have any thoughts on that and want to maybe comment on it or create a video or whatever, I thought I'd just share a little bit what's going on in my mind today. So, and I also wanted to, we know what's going on. What can we do from here? What can we do? What kind of action can we put into this process to maybe, induce this alchemical process on a collective level? Um, so, if you guys got any ideas or whatever, wanna share a little something about that, or share whatever you want, we'll definitely appreciate that feedback. All right, guys, have a good night.